That's Nick.
And that's Joseph. And today we're here to talk about Let Them All Talk. Well, or I'm here to talk about it. AKA The Fall of 2019, the latest film directed by Steven Soderbergh, which will be available on HBO Max as of December 10th, 2020.
The Fall of 2019?
It's the title card of the film is Let Them All Talk, AKA The Fall of 2019.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea what this is about. So why don't you tell
I know
me?
you missed out on seeing
I had
screener.
intentions to watch it, but the screening link had an expiration date, and I'm very busy. So who directed it?
Steven Soderbergh.
What do I know them from?
Oh, God. Sex, Lies, and Videotape.
Nope.
Behind the Candelabra.
Oh, okay, I saw that.
The Informant.
That's good.
Contagion.
All right. Oh, I did watch that. We made a video about that.
Uh-huh. Lots and lots of films. This is probably the first film that after watching, I felt kind of reinvigorated about him for after his self-imposed retirement in 2013. Because I didn't like Logan Lucky, Unsane was okay, High Flying Bird was okay, The Laundromat, which Meryl Streep also stars in, and Brownface, had some interesting things in it. But this one, I came away quite pleasantly surprised.
Let Them Eat Cake? That's what it's called?
Let Them All Talk.
Let Them All Talk? Is this a comedy?
I'd say it's more of a drama.
Okay.
The script was written by Deborah Eisenberg, but Soderbergh has said that he just kind of used the concept of the script, and most of the dialogue was improvised by the cast. And it filmed on the Queen Mary 2 on a transatlantic trip to the UK.
Who are the main stars?
So Meryl Streep stars as Alice Hughes, this notable author.
Right.
It opens with her...
who else is in it?
Dianne Wiest,
Okay.
Candice Bergen, Gemma Chan, Luke Evans.
Oh, Luke Evans?
Sorry, Luke Hedges.
Oh.
Lucas Hedges.
Leonardo DiCaprio's friend?
Lucas Hedges?
Is he the one with the ears?
No, that's Lucas Haas.
Oh.
Lucas Hedges you just saw in French Exit. With Michelle Pfeiffer's son in French Exit.
Oh, he's also in...
Waves and Lady Bird and
I'm sorry.
Ben is Back.
Tell the story.
Jesus. Anyway, Meryl Streep, we simultaneously learn she's meeting her new agent, Karen, played by Gemma Chan. Her Sonia, her old agent, has retired, and she's very upset about that. She has been working on a new manuscript that her publisher is very eager to get a look at. And she's also just been awarded this notable award called the Footling Prize, which is bestowed upon writers by other writers. And it's not given every year, we're told several times. The trick is she has to go to the UK to receive it, and she tells Karen that she's afraid of flying. So they're like, I know, we'll hook you up in this you'll take the Queen Mary 2. And she says, can I bring my friends? And she takes her nephew, played by Lucas Hedges, and her two best friends from college, who she really hasn't spoken to for 3 decades. Dianne Wiest is Susan, and Roberta is Candice Bergen. And then, as they're all introduced, we get to learn little pieces, put the puzzle together of all their relationships. Meryl is very pretentious and snooty as Alice. She basically tells her friends, I'm only available for dinner because I'm working on this manuscript, so I'll just see you for that. And then she keeps trying to talk to Candice Bergen, who keeps avoiding her. And we learn that her breakthrough novel, which was called You Always, You Never, was based on her friend's life, and was such, it was so noticeable that when Candice Bergen's rich husband divorced her, he used this novel and the things that happened in it against her, and so she was left with nothing in the divorce. So she's very bitter about that. Alice hasn't had a hit in years. The publisher is very concerned about whether this manuscript is a sequel to that said novel. So Gemma Chan is also on the cruise trying to wheedle information out of her nephew, who starts to have feelings for Karen. So that's all going on. There's a pulp writer that Meryl seems very put off by because her friends love his work. There's this black man that keeps going in and out of her room that Lucas Hedges thinks is her lover. It ends up being her doctor because she has a condition that is preventing her from flying. And just as she kind of has a final confrontation with Candice Bergen, big spoiler alert, she dies. And yeah, I feel like I'm rambling. I wish you had seen it. I did really enjoy it. I thought Dianne Wiest was the very sweet glue between these two bitter old ladies.
Okay, so why would Meryl Streep invite two bitches she hasn't seen in 30 years?
I think she has asked them to go on this journey to visit this dead Welsh feminist writer named Blodwyn Pugh, who wrote one book called,
I like that name,
called
actually.
Realm of the Owl. She wants to go visit her grave, so that's kind of a thing. 'Cause they were very close in college, and I think she has deep vein thrombosis, and she knows she doesn't have much longer to live. So she wanted them there, and I think she's really trying to make amends with Candice Bergen. Because she knows, much like Truman Capote did, how she kind of used her life. In their last conversation is actually Candice Bergen saying, I'll tell you everything that's happened to me in the 30 years since so you can have a sequel that's successful. You have to give me this much of the profit, though.
But she doesn't, like Candice Bergen's character doesn't get anything in the end.
No, she does take Meryl's notes, Alice's notes, and tries to sell it to the publisher as a way to, like, as a sequel, because it's clearly she was outlining something like that, and Gemma Chan says, if you write it, let me know, I'd be interested. But it's kind of left off in a place that's ambiguous for the remaining characters.
Does Candice Bergen look good?
I thought she looked good.
Oh, that's good.
I like that she...
I always liked Murphy Brown.
Oh, I've liked her since before Murphy Brown, because she had she's the least Oscar nominated between these three women, but I think her only Oscar nod was for Starting Over. But her work in the 70s, Carnal Knowledge, she's in Gandhi, of course, she's in a really good Lena Wertmüller film. Well, not really good, but yeah.
Would you like to go through your notes?
I like that the Gemma Chan starts talking to the Pulp Fiction writer that is on board, the murder mystery writer, and he describes Meryl Streep's work as her books are the Antichrist. So, and she's also agreed as part of the compensation for the publisher sending her on this transatlantic cruise to give a speech on board, which also ties into you feed tidbits about it. I thought Lucas Hedges was nicely used here. I thought the relationship, well, the one-ended relationship with Gemma Chan was a little more realistic and meaningful than what transpired in French Exit, for instance, which is also partially set on a cruise to Europe. I don't know, it just had some very nice, strong notes and performances. I think Candice Bergen walks away with the best role. Meryl is very good at playing prickly, pretentious woman, so she's perfectly all right. I think it was nice timing for this to come out around the time of the prom, because I did not like that film. I don't know. Dianne Wiest has a very nice monologue about how we were all sitting here on this cruise, and do you know what happened back home? Elon Musk sent satellites that look like stars, fake stars up in the sky, and we'll be of the last people to know that when we're looking at the stars, they're actually real. Which, it's a film that if you dig it, it works on those kind of poetic levels.
Okay. What would you give this?
I would give it 3.5 out of 5.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Bye.
Bye.